Hello and welcome to today's stream. I'm Gimpy Gamer 313. It's Friday, so that means we're going to be doing the daily races on Gran Turismo. We'll also do the Nations Cup or the Manufacturers Cup if there is an event in either one of those series. Here we're running Daily Race A. We're going to be running a 1995 Carrera RSCS 993 Porsche. We qualified 10th. We're about 8.7 seconds or 8.5 seconds off the leader. This is a new track. What is the name of this track? Grand Valley High. Not gonna do the warm-up. Grand Valley Highway. So this is something new they've recently added to the game. If you guys follow any other Gran Turismo creators, you've probably already seen this course. This is going to be my first time with this course. I did run a little qualifying before I went live just to get a feel for the course. Alright, so we're already up to 8th right off of the start. Now this first turn's probably, yep, it's going to get dicey. We get hit in the rear. Alright, they're beating and banging. This may be a chance for us to pick up some positions. Yes, we pick up 4 positions. Cars behind us are kind of all over the place. It's bouncing off the wall. Car ahead of us is starting to pull away. We're gonna go into that corner a little bit hot. Car's not wanting to rotate. We get hit in the rear and pushed into the wall. That drops us back to 6th. We're running 5 laps in this event. Just completed lap 1. They're beating and banging. Just kind of fool that they'll get a pen. Well, there they both get penalties, but there we also get one. Another car is going to go by us, but they all have penalties. We go back around that car because of him serving a penalty. But there we get another one. That car tried to go around us on the outside, and we managed to maintain going into the tunnel. back around that car to retake 8. He makes a little contact with us. We're going to fall back to 8th as he goes around us. We just overshot that corner, carried way too much momentum. Hard on the brakes for that corner. Have to tap the brakes going into the tunnel. We did run a faster lap time that lap. Got through that section rather clean. Go around this sweeping turn into the tunnel. Across the start finish line to start lap 5. Tag the wall there. Kind of knew we were carrying too much speed coming up on this section of the course. And the car with these tight turns, I guess because it's all-wheel drive, just does not want to rotate. So you end up having to give up a lot of momentum going on the entrance to the corner just to get through it rather than carrying it through the corner. Alright, we've moved up to 7th probably because somebody quit. Did we pick up another position? No. That car might have been just past the start finish line, or maybe because of our penalty we didn't gain another position. We did move up 3 positions from where we started though. We're going to make 7,725 credits and get 9.6 on our driving marathon reward. I did spend a bunch of our money before I started the live stream building another Porsche that I thought was the correct Porsche for this series. Unfortunately, that turned out not to be the case. Alright, we'll go to the next event. That's going to be Daily Race B. It's going to be on Trail Mountain Circuit. Alright, we need a Group 4 car. We should have one of those. I'm going to go with the Supra just because it's smaller. And I feel like it navigates corners a little better. We do have to change tires to racing medium. Alright, the entry period hasn't started yet, so let's go run qualifying while we still have time. Maybe we need to switch to the Lamborghini, but we'll figure that out as we run this qualifying time. Alright, we'll get this qualifying session underway. Again, we're just going to try the Group 4 Supra, or Group 3, I'm not even sure. Alright. We already got a penalty for ignoring the track. Alright, so we know we can't cut that corner that tight. Like we can push a little harder through that corner. Just like that corner, it said we should go to second gear, and I got through it relatively clean in third. These corners coming up are the ones we've got to be concerned with. Because if you cut them too tight, you get a penalty. But if you run too hard and too wide, you get a penalty for hitting the barrier. Alright, so obviously a 2:20 is not going to be our best lap time. Let's see if we can push a little bit, maybe make up some time on our previous lap time. So far we've already made up almost a second. We definitely can push through that corner. There might be some more left on the table as far as how hard we can push the car through that sweeping left. That one, third gear seems to be about the limit. Alright, so we ran 7.1 seconds faster, brought our lap time down to a 2:13. I feel like that's pretty good. There again, we ran a 2:13. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know if we'll have time to run the Lamborghini to compare. I'll tell you what, let's go run the Lamborghini and compare. Okay, we gotta change the tires. Car settings. Racing medium. So we're gonna have the exact same tire on the car that we had with the Supra. I believe it's Group 4. Yeah, Group 4. So let's go run a qualifying time trial with the Lamborghini. Bearing in mind we need to beat a 2:13. I forget what the point after it was, but at the very least we need to beat a 2:13. I feel like the Lamborghini is going to struggle on those last two tight turns before the start finish line. I feel like if we're going to mess up the lap, it's either going to be there or in the tight sections of the course through the mountain pass. But let's give it a shot and see. Alright, so this is the turn I was referring to. While the Lamborghini revs higher, I don't really feel like it's any faster than the Supra. At least as far as acceleration. Handled those two corners really well. Did fairly well through there. Alright, now this corner it didn't do so well. Maybe because I was a little late on the braking, but it would not let me push and run third gear through that corner. I feel like the Lamborghini's probably got a little more top end than the Supra. Again, third gear through there is about the limit, so not a big difference there. Again, these corners coming up are the ones I'm concerned about with this car. I didn't do too bad, actually. Now, let's see if we run a faster lap time. 2:13.9. So it was a little bit slower, but let's see if we can improve upon that. Going up through that chicane, that was on me. I let out of the throttle a little bit early, and that's pretty much blown this lap time. Oh, we don't do good there. Trying to reel the ghost of our previous lap in, and we are not doing very well. Right now we're about 2 seconds slower than our previous lap time. Now there we've just come back around our previous lap time. He is gaining on us, though, and closing the gap. Let's see how it goes when we cross the start-finish line. We did run faster. We ran 2:13.8. Now, our best was a 2:13.1, but bear in mind that was in the Group 4 Supra. Alright. We're just getting sloppy now. Bear in mind we do have a penalty to serve. Got a good run off that corner. We do have to serve that penalty though. So I feel like for this race, the Supra is probably going to be our better bet. Our fastest lap with Lamborghini was a 2:13.8, so about 7/10 of a second slower in the Lamborghini. Alright, we'll get the tires switched over to comply with the event. There's the restrictions it's going to place on the car as far as limiting horsepower and actually adding some weight. We have just over a minute before the event's actually going to get underway. Again, this is Daily Race B for March 3rd, 2023. Alright, the race is about to get underway. They'll have to do the warm-up. Oh man, we are way off the lap time. Fastest lap time is just a tenth over 2 minutes. And we're running a 2:13. So we're literally about 12.041 behind the leader. Literally 12 seconds slower than the leader. Why did I do that? I have no idea why I did that. I did not want to do the warm-up. And see, you barely had time to get out of pit road and the warm-up's complete. Makes no sense. We're going to be running 4 laps on this course. We're going to be doing a rolling start. Alright, we're underway. Honestly, don't expect there to be much carnage until we get to the tunnel turn. We get a penalty right out of the gate for tapping the barrier. Another one for tapping the wall there. But it's hard to see going into that tunnel. Ooh. Another one for that. Damage to the car, that's why it's pulling to the right. Seriously? Why did the car pull to the right like that? Well, we've got a 6-second penalty to serve. This is basically going to kill us. You have no time to build any speed before you hit the penalty zone. Alright, we're finally done serving the penalty. We run a 2:38. Not impressive at all. We can definitely pick that up significantly if we can avoid these penalties. Try to gain some speed on this downhill. I'm really not even worried about the cars on course at this point. I just want to try to improve my lap time. There we will run a 2:14.3, so we did improve our lap time. Not as much as or not as fast as we were in qualifying, but we did improve. Alright, we moved up to 12th. And a 2:13.9, so we did improve over our previous lap. Ooh, that's not... We hit a curve or something, and that just got the car light in the back end, and I couldn't... There was no way to recover it. We are on the last lap of this race. get a clean run through that corner. Have to serve that penalty. And we'll cross the start-finish line, finishing in 11th. So we actually had a couple of people drop out of the race. Exit out. We'll go to Daily Race C next. And that's going to be back on Grand Valley Highway, but it's going to be on Grand Valley Highway 1. The one we ran in Daily Race A was Grand Valley South. So the track's going to be longer. Let's see if we have a car in the garage that we can run. We can run the Lamborghini. Alright, the entry period's got a little over a minute, so we're going to go run some practice, being that this will be our first time running the full layout of this course. Alright, so the lap is now officially underway. Ooh. Yeah, the car at that rate of speed, especially using a controller. Ooh. Yeah, that corner comes up quick. Alright, we're going to have to serve this penalty. Alright, we're finally done doing that. There's a lot of back and forth on this. Alright, first lap was a 2:15. Didn't want to hit the wall and get a penalty right away. See, for whatever reason, off that corner, the car breaks loose. Alright, well at least that time we didn't have a penalty to serve. .8 seconds faster that lap. Had to go a little slower, but we managed to get through there. We didn't have a penalty to serve that last lap through, so that's why the ghost of our previous lap is going to pull away. Trying to reel him back in. He's only 0.2 of a second faster than we were. See, if you dive down low, then you get messed up for this corner. Okay, I literally have the stick pulled as hard as I could going through that corner, and the car wouldn't rotate even at that low of a speed. Get another penalty. Alright, we've got to serve this 6-second penalty. There's no way we're going to improve our lap time. Did better off that corner. See, that's the one where the car just breaks loose. And if you dive down low on that corner, it pushes you out, so you hit the barrier on this corner. Alright, well, I tell you what. Let's exit out. We've done the best we can do. Who am I kidding? I'm not really good at anything. Nothing I want to do ever works out the way I want it to. Why do I even bother? Maybe that's the lesson in this. Accept mediocrity. Alright, we've got about 4.5 minutes before the race is going to get underway. So we'll just kind of hang out. I'm not going to go run more qualifying. Actually, I tell you what, let's go look at the daily, the Manufacturers Cup and the Nations Cup really quickly. No, the Nations Cup is tomorrow, so I may live stream that tomorrow. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments on YouTube. If you guys are interested, I will definitely live stream that tomorrow, and the next Manufacturers Cup is on the 11th. I'm not even sure what day of the week that is, but I will try to do that, time permitting. Alright. Alright, so we've got about 3 minutes before this race is going to get underway. because I don't really think I have anything on my agenda tomorrow. I know I'm not filming anything for any of my other channels. The only thing I may do, and that's solely dependent upon the weather, is I may try to detail my car. But again, that is dependent upon the weather cooperating. And even with that, I could do that first thing in the morning and still come in and stream for you guys at some point tomorrow afternoon and do the Nations Cup races. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this the day it goes live, I would actually live stream the Nations Cup race the same day as the day this video goes live. So if you want to see me do that, let me know in the comments below if it's the same day. And as always, a link to my car channel will be down in the description below on this video, where you can watch me turn my 2015 Camaro into a track day car. If you're interested in real life car content, be sure to jump over there, check out some videos, subscribe to the channel. I really want to grow both of these channels. Not because I'm trying to make money off of them, although that would be nice. My big thing is I just want to show other people with disabilities that you can do anything you want, even if it is something that doesn't fit what would be considered the norm or normal, like me wanting to race a car. If somebody looked at me, they would never think that would be something I would be capable of doing or that I should be doing, but yet it's the only thing I want to do. So jump over there, check that channel out, leave some comments, follow the build along as it progresses. Alright, about 13 seconds before the race will get underway. Obviously, they'll do the warm-up as they do every time. We're not going to concern ourselves with that. We've already done terribly enough for this event. We just want to run the race and get out of here as quickly as possible. Ooh, somebody's got the Tom's Castrol Supra. Nice. I need to try to figure out what you have to do to get that in the game. Because that's one of those classic cars from the early Gran Turismo titles that you just have to have. Alright, we're going to be running 10 laps. Holy crap. Fuel and tire wear is going to be times 1, so it'll be normal. I can't believe they're going to have us run 10 laps on this course, though. That seems a bit excessive. Alright, we're underway. We're going to make contact with that car as we try to brake for this corner. Go around the Mercedes, but we are tangled up with this pack. Currently running 8th. Hitting 7th. Getting pushed around by that Mark IV Supra, serving our penalty. That's going to drop us back to 8. Getting bumped from behind by another car. That car is going to spin out, so we're going to retake 9th. We've moved up to 8th. Porsche is kind of bumping us a little bit. Nothing major. Car's going to go wide there just because of the momentum we're carrying. It's going to reset us. We're going to fall back to 11th. I guess where we belong. But again, this is my first time running this course, so we can only get better. Alright, see there we hit the embankment, so that doubled our penalty. We get another penalty there. Another penalty for hitting that, which I think is just ridiculous. I honestly think they should do away with the penalty for hitting the barrier. Because if you're pushing the car, at some point you're going to hit the barrier. Alright, we've served our penalty. We do have some damage to contend with. Moved up to 10th. Get through that little chicane. Complete lap 3 of 10. I've got a yellow flag. So there is a possibility we could gain another position, potentially. Okay, apparently that caution cleared itself, so we did move up to 9th. So all that means is somebody else quit. No penalty this time. And it's gonna freeze. Thanks, Polyphony Digital. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Unfortunately, be sure to check this out on YouTube tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central.